Liz. If you love the window seat, start your day opening the window to your weather with AMHQ. Mornings on the Weather Channel.
Currently in our area, 61 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Tonight, some clouds, low 57, winds south-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tuesday, partly cloudy early. A few showers are possible in the afternoon. High 88. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday night, a few clouds from time to time. Low 58. Winds east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here's our 7-day outlook.
Still a difficult scene down there. As I said to you this morning and yesterday, it's devastating for all of us. We've had an opportunity to talk to some of the business owners today, Senator Cardin and Senator Van Hollen and Congressman Cummings and Councilman Weinstein and I, and they're devastated, as you can expect. They have gone through hell to get where they are today before this flood, and now they're facing it all again. And so our hearts are with them. We've told them we're there to help them in any way possible.
Catastrophic flooding in Ellicott City, Maryland. It created scenes like this one behind me here. Amazing. Main Street just becoming a raging river. Now officials are inspecting the damage left behind by the tragic flooding. And Scott Newell has the latest from Ellicott City, Maryland.
Well, here in Ellicott City, Maryland, all you see behind me right now are members of law enforcement keeping people out, and also people who are utility workers. They're people from the gas company, the electric company. They are trying to make sure that when people are again allowed inside this area, that the gas connections are all tight, and also the electrical connections are all safe, so that when they turn the utilities on again, people will be able to get in there. And actually, right now, as you can see, the gas company is going to come in here. They need to get in, and so they have this fence here that prevents us from getting in, but the utility companies can get in. This is the gas company coming through right here. As I say, the electrical workers have been coming through as well. We have 3 gas trucks coming in, and they're going to be working here all night. The law enforcement officials from the Maryland State Police say they expect to be here for the next several days, keeping people out. The home owners here, the people who live here and work here, they would love to get back in to see what has happened to all their belongings. The interesting thing about this community, it was founded in the 1700s by some brothers, the Ellicott brothers, and they had a mill here. And they built this city on bedrock, granite. That is very, very tough stuff and hard stuff, and it's not porous. And they wanted it to be solid. And unfortunately, solid granite like that also creates problems when there are floods, because it makes the water go through here in a very forceful way, and that probably contributed, along with that heavy rainfall, to the problems that they had here. People anxious to get back in, the business owners who have rebuilt. This is the second flood in 22 months. They're wondering, should I rebuild again? And that is going to be a very tough decision. In Ellicott City, Maryland, I'm Scott Newell, the Weather Channel.
And with me, storm specialist Carl Parker. And Carl, just amazing to see those pictures looking very much like they looked even just less than 2 years ago.
Yeah, it really is remarkable to see such a serious flood occur in almost exactly the same way. And there are a lot of different things that are going into this. One, of course, is terrain, the fact that the water is being channeled and funneled. Another is the development in the area, because they've had so much new development in the last, say, 20 years. Now, let's talk about the meteorology. You have this big surge of tropical moisture that is coming in from the Atlantic Ocean. And as we've known for a while, there's more moisture generally in the atmosphere these days than we've seen in, say, several decades ago. And then also there was a boundary that was set up, a little front that was set up right across the region, and moisture was overriding that boundary and repeatedly hour after hour after hour. So that was why we got so much rain in that region. And then you've got the mountainous terrain which is channeling and funneling that water. And then you've had 100 permits for development, businesses and homes.
100?
100.
Just in the last years?
Within the last 2 decades.
Okay.
Last 2 decades, 100 permits within a few square miles of downtown Ellicott City. You got all of that impermeable surface now in these areas where it used to be just ground, and ground absorbs a lot more water. And you can see where this was really concentrated too. Look at that, 8 to 12 inches right there.
In a short amount of time.
Yes.
So we're talking just a matter of, 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours here.
Exactly right, exactly. And so, 3 or 4 decades ago when we had mostly just tree-lined hills around there, a lot of them could absorb that water. The concrete, though, is going to cause most of that water to run off. So that is also part of what has happened here. You've got terrain, you've got development, you've got a boundary that was in place that didn't move, and you've got a little more moisture in the atmosphere as well. A lot of things conspiring to make this flash flood.
It's I understand, a very picturesque town. Otherwise, and maybe just attracting a lot more people.
Beautiful place. Mm-hmm.
Well, we've got a lot of cleanup to do, and we'll continue to focus in on Alberto.